Okay, we're going to go over question number 6. They're giving us the position function where t is going to be greater than or equal to 0. Okay, always. 4 position functions, and they want us to determine the position. And if we go back and try to take a look at the colors, I guess velocity is orange. Want us to find the position, velocity, speed, and we added here acceleration. All when the time value is 5/6. So they're saying, hey, what is S of 5/6, V of 5/6, the absolute value of V of 5/6, A of 5/6. Position, velocity, speed, acceleration, all at the time value of being 5/6. All right. So our position function is 4 cosine t. So let's write this down. Cosine pi t. So now t is simply the value 5/6. So S of 5/6 becomes 4 cosine pi of 5/6. And we know this here as really, here's our t, 5 pi over 6. So let's recall, pi over 6, I believe, is 30 degrees. So 5 times 30 will be 150. So I'm going to label this here 30 degrees. This is really 150 degrees. Okay. So we need to know what's cosine of 150 degrees. All right. Region 1, Region 2, 3, and 4, all students take calculus where 150 degrees is in quadrant 2. Quadrant 2 here, sine is positive. So this is what we mean by sine. That implies cosine will be negative. So cosine of 5 pi over 6 is negative, but we have to look at the quadrant 1 answer here. I'm going to change colors. Okay, quadrant 1 now. It's our reference quadrant. All right, cosine of 30 degrees. We have to go back and remember our special triangle that we've been working with here. Okay, the 30, 60, 90. And there we go. I'm going to copy this, bring it down. But the angle is 30 degrees now. It is not 60 degrees. So your 30-degree angle is here. The definition of cosine is the adjacent side divided by the hypotenuse. So cosine of 30 degrees, which is represented by pi over 6 in radians, tells us cosine of 150, or 5 pi over 6, is actually negative square root of 3 over 2. So let's use that information now to say you're negative square root of 3 over 2. So the position function at 5, 6 is 4 times negative square root of 3 over 2, which is negative 4 square root of 3 over 2. Okay, and I think that's still in centimeters, by the way. So, okay, there's our first answer. We now need to differentiate the position function. Okay, so if our position function is going to be 4 cosine pi over t, velocity is the derivative of the position function. This is our definition. So we're going to differentiate. For cosine pi t, which means you get for sine pi t, don't forget to multiply by pi because you're using chain rule here. So this is 4 pi sine pi t. Here's our velocity function. But they want to know, what is the velocity when your time is 5, 6 seconds? This is in seconds again. So they're asking for v of 5, 6, 4 pi sine pi 5, 6, which will give you 4 pi sine 5 pi over 6. Okay. So we need the value again now of sine 5 pi over 6. In order to find that, we need sine of pi over 6, and this will be a 30-degree angle. So sine of 30 degrees. Now, sine, again, is going to be opposite over hypotenuse, which is 1/2 now. So this equals 1/2. But the angle really is 150 degrees here, because it's 5 pi over 6. Again, we can look back at this picture and we know that in quadrant 2, for sine of 150 degrees, sine is positive. All students take calculus. That just simply means that the answer is the same here. It is a positive 1/2. So we can replace this here with 1/2. And we now get 4 pi times 1/2, which is actually just 2 pi. Need more space. 2 pi. This is velocity, so I believe it's in centimeters, right? Centimeters per second. So that's v of 5 pi over 6. So, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. Velocity, by the way, is positive, so it's being pulled to the right. I'm just going to kind of label this for us, and I think we used a different color. I think it was orange. All right. Just want to mention your velocity is positive. It's being pulled. I'm sorry, it's not being pulled. It's moving in the positive direction, which is right, or forward. Okay, 2 pi is positive now. All right. Let's get acceleration. So your acceleration now is the derivative of velocity So let's differentiate your velocity function, 4 pi sine pi t. Now the derivative of sine is cosine. We pull out the constant. Don't forget by the chain, this is times pi. So our acceleration function becomes 4 pi squared cosine pi t now. All right, we need to know the acceleration when the time value t is 5-6 seconds. And so we have to know the value now, again, here of cosine of 5 pi over 6. I think we know that already. We already had that answer. Cosine 5 pi over 6, yes, we do. It's negative square root of 3 over 2. We already answered that. So we have negative square root of 3 over 2. So you get 5 pi squared times negative square root of 3 over 2. And simplifying here, this is 2. We get negative 2 pi squared square root of 3, which is acceleration at 5-6, and that should be in centimeters per second squared. 2, there you go. And I guess that's purple. So ladies and gentlemen, there it is. I'll send this to you guys, and hope you guys enjoy this.